Right, we're here to talk about Lavalantula. Yeah, no, that's the film. Lavalantula. Right there. Lavalantula. It has a German title. Don't worry about that. It is just a thing. The Germans always seem to have me covered when it comes to bad movies. Anytime I need a bad movie, the Germans, they got me a physical version. Yeah, every time I have to thank Germany, because just every time I'm just like, thanks guys, because you got me covered with the bad movies, and this one is pretty bad. Like, people say Sharknado was bad, but I don't know. So, because this one exists in the same universe as Sharknado, I was like, well, I guess I should really cover these films. You know? I feel like I kind of have to. I was like, well, I've just finished the Sharknado films. They fell off quite a bit. Well, I think that it's mostly the last one, I think, was. I mean, they're all pretty bad, but like bad good. And I think this one, yeah. I've been deciding about like, is it bad good or just bad? And I'm slowly getting towards bad, just bad. Like, I don't think it's as interesting as the Sharknado films. The first Sharknado film was really like, you could tell they didn't know what they had on their hands, and it was like, oh shit, this is good. People like this. Well, it's not good, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, you know, people like this, not this. Always switch. I still have it on my desk. People like this again. German copy. What is it with you Germans? I had to figure it out. This one doesn't have a reversible cover, so that's why I didn't reverse it, because it doesn't have one. A lot of times, because the Germans got quite a big rating on the front, they'll have reversible covers. So if you look at this one, reversible cover, it's got the big rating in the back. Yeah, let's talk about Lavalantula. Let's talk about Lavalantula. So you can probably tell that I did not enjoy this. I was kind of expecting something along the lines of the other Sharknado films. And I was like, oh, okay, well, this will be decent. Yeah, it'd be an entertaining watch. The Sharknado films are entertaining. Yeah, you can watch them with friends, but like, this is batshit. So far I've just watched the first two Sharknado films with my friends, and we've been enjoying them. And they are batshit, but like, it's kind of one of those, you enjoy it and like explain why, or kind of talk about why half the things just doesn't make any sense, and it's great. Yeah, Lavalantula. I guess they were just like, do we have to pick up like a natural weather thing? Yeah, I guess they were gonna call it, yeah, lava volcano, and that doesn't quite sound right. Or lava volcano, volcano lantula, and someone was like, that doesn't sound quite right. You know, they like pick a weather thing, and then pick an animal. Like, okay, volcano lantula, and like, that doesn't sound right. Lava lantula, like, fucking sold. Let's take the accepts upstairs. We're gonna sell this movie to them. We walked in, showed them the title, and they were like, yes, yes, here's a check. Go make this bad movie, because we've been pumping out these Sharknado films. This film does have a cameo with Finn Shepard, who's the lead in the Sharknado films. This film, I think it was probably shot together. Yeah, so there's a cameo in the Sharknado films with Steve Guttenberg's character from this film. So, since this film This film film takes place technically during the events of Sharknado 1, because they're in Los Angeles, and Finn says he has shark problems. So unless he's come back to Los Angeles, it takes place during the events of 1? Possibly? Or the events of 1 of... No, he does have to say it's shark problems, and we don't know the sharks are back until, like, 2. So, we don't... Between 1 and 2, there's no Sharknadoes. Between the events of those 2 films, there are no Sharknadoes, so he has shark problems. Therefore, this film takes place during the events of Sharknado 1. The cameo... That means the cameo... I mean, it feels like it takes place during one of the Lavalantulas, because Steve Guttenberg's character is pretty fucked over. But that's... So that must... The cameo... It must take place... Even though it wasn't shot, I guess it must take place during the events of Lavalantula 2? Do you think about it? Because if he's still got lava problems, and quite clearly the events of, Lavalantula 1 and Sharknado take place, let's say they take place at the same time. That means the events of Sharknado 3 and Lavalantula 2 must take place at the same time. Because he's literally just come off from Lavalantulas, and it wouldn't make sense because otherwise then there's only two Lavalantulas, and if he's still dealing with Lavalantulas, that means you can't have Lavalantula 1 and 2 taking place at the same time, because it still has the same lead. Anyway, I'm going way too in depth. I'm paying too much attention to everything in this film, more than most people who actually made this film did, because it's bad. Like, it's not. It's just not. It doesn't have. It's not good bad. It's like, that's what we like about Sharknado. So the only thing I really know about Steve Guttenberg is the Stonecutter song. Like, I don't know who the fuck Steve Guttenberg is. I'm just gonna quickly look at IMDb. Like, let me look at his IMDb and look at the films that he's best known for, and if I fucking know them. Short Circuit. Fuck, I know that one. I know of it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I must. Oh, I gotta rewatch that film. What the fuck? Sorry, just scroll down to the bottom. It's like, oh no, that's not Little Mermaid. That's Little Mermaid. He was in a bad Little Mermaid film. I got confused because I was like, oh, that's Little Mermaid, but that looks like some janky shit. Okay, no, he was in, anyway, ignoring that, he was in Police Academy, which I know of but have never seen. Let me know if you ever want me to watch Police Academy films. And 3 Men and a Baby, and then 3 Men and a Little Lady. Yeah, those like, all of them I've heard of. Short Circuit, I think, is the only one I've actually seen. But I'm just not that familiar with Steve Guttenberg, other than the song "Who Makes Steve Guttenberg a Star?" We do, which implies he's not very good. And we'll get to Lavalantula 2, but he's not very good in this film. And much worse in the next film. We start off with basically a pretend scene. Yeah, they're shooting a film. Yeah, it's a film within a film. We get to introduce to the characters that will be showing up later on in the film, much later, the two kind of special effects people who are from his police academy days. Because I've watched some featurettes on it. That's all I really know. And then Steve Gutenberg, or what is his character's name in this? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Colton West. Colton West. Yeah, basically he leaves the film set, goes off, and volcanoes happen. I don't know where the volcano is in Los Angeles. Let's have a quick Google. Volcano in Los Angeles. No, I don't want a movie. No, well, there's the disaster movie, Volcano. No, is there a I can't see volcanoes of California. Here we go. Let's see if there are actually volcanoes, because I don't know. Yeah, there are quite a few. According to this, it says there are 47. Tell me which ones are active. Okay. A lake. Well, yeah, according to this, there are volcanoes. Yeah. There's a link if you ever want to check it out. But apparently there are volcanoes, and so that fits. But yeah, volcanoes happen, and bunch of lavalantulas all of a sudden show up in glorious effects. It is beautiful. They're just beautiful. But don't worry, our main character gets away, and everything's fine. Which is, yeah. Then he basically calls up, I think his wife. Well, I can't remember if it's his ex-wife or his current wife. I think it's his ex, because she doesn't seem that happy about him being. Maybe his wife? Yeah, but basically, lavalanches are happening. He doesn't really believe him. He kind of goes off and does his own thing. And eventually, so it's also his son is having his own adventures. We'll get to those. A grandma or another family member? And don't recall. Let's just say that maybe a friend. But they get lavalantulaed, which is yes, it is a verb or a noun. I don't know words. I got an F in English originally. Yeah, I got an F in English. And I got a C, so it's fine. I did go to university. I have a degree. Then Colton steals a bus because his car, basically the tires get melted. It's just hilarity ensues while they go on adventures. He kidnaps a person. And also Ralph Garman's there, who I love. I'll be honest, I love Ralph Garman showing up in films. He's playing Captain Jack, who I think is a play on his character from Sharktopus, that's the one. Play on his character from Sharktopus a little bit. But also, it's a play on him being a really dodgy Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Like one of those ones on Hollywood Boulevard that I don't know why they're there. I don't understand them. I don't know what's going on with them. But yeah. Anyway, more lavalanches happen. Colin West just goes off with his new crew His wife goes off with the army. An entire army. It's impressive. Wait, no. Yeah, then the son is off with friends still, just trying to survive. There is a really cool scene of, like... So these lavalantulas, if you get burnt by lava, they also kind of fire their eggs off into people at the same time. So you can get burnt and also impregnated by lavalantulas. Because there's just a cool scene later on where it's just fucking a friend has got like spiders coming out of her mouth and it's creepy as fuck, but also great. Yeah, they go to the science museum. Lock it up. They meet a local scientist. Just like, yeah, that makes sense. Checking all the fault lines. Like, well, you've got to do something about the da-ba-da-ba-da. It's like, you know who we need to go do this? We need a failed action movie star. I'm talking about the character of Colton West, not Steve Gutenberg. But yeah, they basically... The whole museum collapses. Ralph Garman's character dies, unfortunately. Scientist man survives, and also the other guy. Can't remember him. But the wife has just stolen an army truck. Because, you know how it is. You just steal army trucks. Fine, don't worry about it. And then the family get reunited again. Everything's fine. Except for all those other people that died. That doesn't matter. Because then Steve Gutenberg's character teams up with his special effects buddies who have liquid nitrogen, and they basically freeze all the Lavalantula like volcanoes with liquid nitrogen, which I'm not a scientist, but I'm not sure if that'll work. Let's do a Google. Lava. That's not really telling me much. Anyway. That was a not worthwhile diversion. But yeah, it works, and then I think there's just a big lavalantula at the end that stopped up to stop them. Don't worry. Steve Gutenberg's wearing his suit from a knockoff of Jingle All the Way. Which helps them save the day, because apparently the suit is fully functional. Even though he was acting in it, don't worry about it. Yeah, he saves the day in his suit. And everything's fine. Yeah. I don't know. Don't ask me. It's fucking weird. This film. No, it's just there's not a lot of really funny, stupid moments. Like, so many stupid, silly things in, like, Sharknado, which I just loved. And for some reason, this film just like, this is dog shit. Like, it's better, technically, than the original Sharknado film. Because the original Sharknado film has some weird issues. Like, a lot of the color grading is just off. Like, it just constantly changes. And it makes no sense. It's just, like, a really bad... Yeah, bad luck. It just... Yeah, it's just... No. Just say it's no. This film is a no. If you're gonna check it out, definitely, again, I always repeat this with bad films. Watch it with friends. But if you're expecting something similar to Sharknado, nah. Which is a shame, because I was kind of hoping for something, but no. Nope. Unfortunately not. But anyway, next up I'm going to be talking about... To Lava, to Lantula. We'll be talking about that next time on whatever movie horror movie reviews. Yeah. We'll talk about that next time. But for now, I say to you... Live long and prosper. Bye for now.